Welcome to another video podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. This is going to be my it's been a while I've done a video. I think the last time I did a video was the 6th of May, and I'm catching up 10 days later. So this is going to be uh I wasn't thinking of doing a video, but considering that I haven't done a video in between the 10 days I've last done a video, I think I'll wait till you guys. So I'm going to block out a video and do this today. This video though is going to entail a few news and just random thoughts on Manchester United. Oh, my next video podcast, which won't be the preview but in the match reaction for our last match against Crystal Palace away from home. That video podcast is going to be quite jam packed, because I'm in that video, not to jump ahead, but in the match reaction of the Crystal Palace, whether we win or not or we draw, I'm going to be evaluating Manchester United season. Some person will say, "Man, that's the last thing I want to hear about Manchester United, man. I just want to go to I just want to enjoy my time on the beach. I don't want to hear nothing about Manchester United." But yeah, I'm still going to for better or for worse, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to evaluate where we went wrong, the good things that happened in that season, because it wasn't all dreary for us. It wasn't all rosy too, but it wasn't all that bad. Is me. Certain players that digressed, some players that has progressed, some players that need to leave. I'm going to be covering that, all of that in that match reaction slash. Yeah, so it's going to be a hybrid of the match reaction against Crystal Palace and me evaluating Manchester United season. Yeah. So in this video, man, a few things. Let's jump into the camp of Liverpool for a bit. As you guys should know by now, Liverpool has won the FA Cup against Chelsea. Chelsea has lost their third consecutive final in the FA Cup. They lost against Arsenal in 2020, Leicester City last year, and Liverpool this year. And they said a third time was a charm, but not in Chelsea's favour. That's for sure. But it just shows you, and I ain't gonna lie, although I hate Liverpool, I want Liverpool to win the FA Cup, which they did, and I want them to win the Champions League, which they will. In terms of the league, though, Liverpool, I mean, their chances are on the ropes. They're depending on how Man City approach the game against Aston Villa. That is going to basically, if Gerrard CVG does one of those managerial long range shots, if you know what I mean, and score one of those long range shots in a managerial sense, a win against Man City, then the reality is that Liverpool can get their second league title in over 30 years. But let's bring this back to Manchester United. I just wanted to spitball a bit. As relates to Erik Ten Hag, he's played his last game as if he was a player. He has managed his last game for Ajax, and now Ten Hag is 100% concentrated on Manchester United. He was, I wouldn't say dealing with both Manchester United and Ajax, but his mindset was loading fully or installed. And when you install an app and it says 89%, 90%, 91%, as the season was ending for Ten Hag at Ajax, his loading process at being at Manchester United was fully loading as well. And now he can concentrate. Matter of fact, before I get into all of that, I want to say a few stuff related to football, because I think this is the first time in a while where players are wanting to leave the clubs that they're at, wanting to go on a free transfer. Luis Suarez will be free in the summer. No, I'm not saying that Man United should get him, but I'm just saying the baller is leaving Juventus. Chiellini, after 17 to 20 years at Juventus, at the old ladies, playing for the old ladies, will be leaving the old ladies. I don't think he'll be retiring. You know them Italians, man. Them loyal to football like a dog to a human being. So I don't think he'll be retiring any soon. Chiellini, although he's a man of age, but a few other players leaving. Yeah, man, it's very surprised. It's going to be an interesting summer. Not only for Manchester United, but it's going to be quite an interesting summer for football. Period. Now let's bring this back to Manchester United. As relates to Ten Hag, as I was saying earlier, Ten Hag, his full concentration is on the Manchester United squad right now. Some players, I think I read something a couple weeks ago saying that, no, I think it was last week saying that he wants the players to come back 2 weeks early, 2 weeks in to start training, given Manchester United's poor season. So he wants to start off on the right foot at an early age, which I believe is a good thing. Is me so like again, some of these players are lazy, spoiled brats. They didn't get this mentality under Ralph. They get this mentality by living freely and liberally under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasn't a man of means when it came on to discipline. This is why certain players feel that they can do anything they want and not get called out for it. As relates to Ten Hag though, let me see the latest Manchester United news. Oh, Haaland will be leaving to Manchester City, so next season is going to be quite it's going to be quite a stir up in the mix, so to speak. Let me see this piece of news. Man United urged to sign 60 mil star who Paul Pogba loves at Old Trafford. So Paul Pogba has a big say so Manchester United, huh? After you guys want to sell the youth. Well, I think Paul Pogba, let me say this about Pogba, because Pogba looks like he's leaving downright definite. Pogba is running out of contract. I think he's in his last couple of weeks. I think his contract finishes in June. Yeah, so, yeah, man. Again, man. The thing is this, man. If Pogba leaves Manchester United needs a suitable replacement. And again, this suitable replacement, Manchester United has been linked to him since we have been linked to Ten Hag. So Ten Hag may want to reunite with this former Ajax player that plays for Barcelona. His name is Frenkie De Jong. My thoughts on this player. I haven't watched much of him. He hasn't really done much to gleam the eyes of yours truly, but he's a quality player. I mean, you don't play for Barcelona just because you're average, but he can add quality to the midfield. My one contention is that he could be another refined, polished Scott McTominay. And this is nothing against De Jong, but again, I haven't watched this dude at Barcelona that much to really have a say so or give an expression of how he plays and how good he is at his play. But Manchester United has done some juju to good players over the years, man. And I'm not jinxing anything, but I'm just putting it out there that if De Jong comes to Manchester United, he's going to need some time to adapt. He's a quite a lanky, he's a lanky, kind of lanky lad. He's not really built like a brick wall. So not that you need that in the Premier League, because the Premier League is becoming more technical and more pace driven. But De Jong, I'm 50-50 with De Jong. With Erik Ten Hag at Manchester United, he could do something with this signing. Seeing that Paul Pogba is leaving, I think we need more of a more established player to replace a caliber of Paul Pogba. De Jong cannot fill the boots of Paul Pogba. Period. At this current time, De Jong is in, he can't replace Pogba, man. We need probably 3 good midfielders to replace Pogba in one Pogba. Yeah. So in relation to this signing, De Jong, again, I'm familiar with De Jong since Ajax went to the semi-finals last year in the 18-19 season. I mean, my man is probably known for leaving Modric on his backside at the White House Stadium. So he's not average like a Scott McTominay, although Manchester United has the tendency of making good players look average. But as relates to this person per se, Frenkie De Jong, he can do something at Manchester United, and under this management, I believe he can actually thrive. He can actually strive, but that's on the say so of Barcelona. We'll see what Barcelona will be saying. Oh, Erik Ten Hag wants another midfielder. No, you're talking. See, Erik Ten Hag knows with the weakness where we lack. We lack a high degree of quality in the midfield. Matic is leaving. Pogba looks to be leaving. Lingard looks to be leaving. Mata looks to be leaving. Andres Pereira is not good enough, so it's good that he just leaves permanently. Garner is not good enough. I mean, Garner can add some 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 squad depth, but as in relating to like start on a regular basis, he's not good enough, Garner. So we need better players in the midfield that can establish and polish our weak midfield. And this youth, let me see if it's the same midfielder. What the hell? Oh, it's Frenkie De Jong again. Okay, let me come out to this. So Frenkie De Jong is the most wanted man on Manchester United's list. Check that out. Oh, another thing is that I'll be discussing in my match reaction slash evaluating Manchester United season. I'll be talking about, in my opinion, who is Manchester United's best player of the season, most improved player of the season, most inconsistent player of the season, most consistent. Yeah, I'll be talking about all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. I'll be doing that on this coming Sunday. Pretty much a week from now. Man, everything is having Frenkie De Jong up in here, man. Ten Hag opens on Ajax exit, chances of Timber and Anthony amid Man United links. I believe Anthony is not Anthony Martial or Anthony Elanga, but Anthony, this youth, I believe he's a winger at Ajax. My thing is this, man. If you're a good manager, if you're a good established manager, you don't need former players that helped you out win a title or anything. All I'm saying is this: you don't need if you're a good manager, good enough manager, or you're well documented, you're very symmetrical with your managerial prowess. You don't need former players to come help you in your current project at a new club. Maybe they have more chemistry. I understand that totally. But the thing is this, man. At least get some new players under your belt. It's me. I know that you have that emotional umbilical cord with your former players, and you're trying to bond them together at a new club. But don't be destroying their careers like that, man. Don't be doing that. So yes, Timber is a defender. He's 20 years old. So he has more than 70 appearances for Ajax. I don't know, again, I don't know these guys. I haven't seen them play that fully, so I can't give you a full proper assessment on whether I want them at Manchester United. It's me. I can rock like that. So with that being said, let us move on to the next piece of news. 14 minutes, okay. Let me see if there's anything else Okay, this is where I'm going to wrap it up and give you my thoughts on Erik Ten Hag and the Manchester United squad he has to work with. I'll be finishing in 15 minutes time. Erik Ten Hag has an uphill battle to deal with Manchester United. I'm pretty sure that Erik Ten Hag can look down the list of years where previous managers of Manchester United has failed at Manchester United. He's going to want to find the why in that. He wants to find the weakness that led to their demise in being sacked at Manchester United. I'm pretty sure my man has had a conversation with Louis van Gaal. Although Louis van Gaal has basically said in the press outs, like it's in the outskirts, so it's not like he's saying it behind the back and saying Manchester United is a mercenary club. Manchester United just cares about sponsors and shirt sales. My man has said that publicly. My man said that Man United is not really a football club. Well, he didn't say that verbatim, but that's what he's basically alluding to. So Erik Ten Hag knows that Manchester United needs refurbishing. They need pruning. They need a blessing from God. They need a rejuvenation. They need revitalization. They need to grow up. Listen to me. Manchester United needs to be born again. Listen, Manchester United needs water of growth. They need a proper manager to take them forward so that we can win the Premier League, the Champions League. Now, I understand that it's been 8 years since we have won, or at least, no, 8 to 9 years we have won the title. If we are being honest with ourselves, it's going to take us at least a bit over a decade for us to win the title. That's my opinion. Leave your opinions down below. Some of you guys may be on your high horses and think that Man United go in the Premier League next season with Erik Ten Hag as manager. I wouldn't go that far if I'm being realistic. But think about it like this, man. Look what Jurgen Klopp has done with Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp has been at Liverpool since fall of 2015. Fall 2015 when Brenda was sacked as manager for Liverpool. How long did it take Klopp to get Liverpool back on its feet and start winning trophies? That's 4 years. About 4 years, or a bit under 4 years. Because again, Klopp came in fall of 2015 at Liverpool, and it took him until May of 2019 to win the Champions League. That was his first trophy he won. I believe so. And even amidst from the trophies, my man started to get Liverpool up to speed, starting with fall of 2017 when he got Salah. That's where things started to kickstart. Now things started with Firmino, following seasons Mane, following seasons Salah. Then that's where Liverpool started to emerge, hold on there, and started to become Liverpool. They had defensive woes, but their attacking was fine. It was fine. So why you guys may ask why am I making this comparison? I'm making this comparison because I want you guys to understand that this is a process. Although it's cliche to say, "Oh, we're a process. This is a construction site, and we're making progress as a club." We have been saying that since 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. It's me. And we haven't, we have shown a bit progress, but it's like one of those situations where you take one step forward, 2 steps back, one step forward, 2 steps back, one step forward. It's not adding up. So right now, we have to be realistic with ourselves and say this to ourselves right now. Say, Erik Ten Hag, as good as a manager he is, at least with Ajax, I'm giving man at least 3 years to get Manchester United back on his feet. Now, if he takes lesser than that, more power to him. Best, it's good for us. But to be realistic in footballing terms, to warm up the pot a bit, it might take at least 3 years for Manchester United to get back on his feet, pull up his socks and get back on his feet with the management of Ten Hag. At Arsenal with Emery, Emery was sacked after his first season. I believe he was sacked after. No, he was sacked after. Uh, yeah, he was sacked after his first season, and he led Arsenal to a EuroLeague final. You see me? I mean, the EuroLeague final is nothing to boast about, but I mean that's his wheelhouse. Emery, his wheelhouse is the EuroLeague. Yeah, that's where his high degree of notoriety and credibility comes from. But what I'm saying is, I relate to like Erik Ten Hag and the process he can make with Manchester United. At best, I'm probably saying about 2 to 3 years. And unfortunately, in 3 years, Ronaldo will be 40. In 3 years, some players will be old. So some persons may be saying, yes, right now we need to get back to what we were in 2012, 2011. Well, we didn't win the league in 2012. But yeah, we need to get that Sir Alex Ferguson fire in our bellies back, and with Erik Ten Hag, I believe that fire can be back. Manchester United has a lot of problems upstairs and downstairs. When I say upstairs, I'm talking about the CEO, everything you need to know. When it comes down to like the upstairs upper room of Manchester United, that needs clearing out. As relates to the players, certain players on the pitch, that needs clearing out. The style of play that needs to be I've been saying this for almost 2 years. Manchester United needs an implemented style of play to portray and display on the football pitch. We can't just kicking it about with no system behind it. Some persons believe that a system, as I'm ramping up in 8 minutes, believe that a system is only needed to benefit average players to look good. No, a system is basically a unit coming together and they are functioning well in one accord. Look at Barcelona. Their pups, back in the day with La Masia, their pups, hold on there. There are pups that came up in La Masia. Now, all of the players that came up in La Masia were not talented, but because what they were fed in terms of the style of play, they got that into their DNA and they played it on the football pitch. So when they were playing with Barcelona, like Barcelona didn't sign Pedro from no other club. They didn't sign no Xavi. They didn't sign Puyol. They didn't sign Iniesta. They didn't sign Messi. They didn't sign Piqué. They didn't sign Cesc Fabregas. They didn't sign Valdez. They didn't sign Sergio Busquets. I could go on. But I wouldn't say Pedro is a world-class player. He was beneficial in the system. I wouldn't say that Valdez was a great goalkeeper, although you don't need a system as a goalkeeper to look good. You're just good if you're. It's one of those if or. Is either good or not as a goalkeeper. He was above average Valdez, but the point of it is that certain players at Barcelona, like Adriano, the left back, looked decent in a system. Bayern Munich, look at Rafinha at right back for Bayern Munich. Certain players at Bayern Munich, they look good in a system. But if you took them out of that system, they reveal their true colors. I'm not saying that because a system makes a player better, it does. But I'm saying that it benefits the whole team at large. So you're not just doing it for a player's sake because he's poor and you want to foreshadow his frailties, his faculties, his flaws as a player. No, a system demonstrates that this is a unit sport. We move in one, we come back in one. It's me, based on the statistics anyway. But I say that to say this after a long digression, that we need an implemented system, which we will get under Erik Ten Hag, to move forward. We cannot be a one dependable man, saying just give Ronaldo the ball and score. This is not Portugal in 2012 now, where you give the ball to Ronaldo and he do all the work and score. Ronaldo is not highly, well, he's dependable, but we can't rely on him all that much. As good as Ronaldo is, he's not immortal. He's a mortal being, mere mortal being. You see me? And his work ethic can't save him all the time. His degree of commitment can't save him all the time. His degree of work rate, if he has any, cannot save him all the time. His ambitiousness can't save him all the time. So Manchester United has grounds to cover up in the summer. Good thing for us is that Marcel is coming back from loan. My hands are so dry. Look at that. Dry as hell. Marcel is coming back from loan. Ooh, dry as hell. Look at that, man. Whoa. I don't like lotion. I hate lotion. I hate oil. Yeah, Marcel is coming back from loan. Donny van de Beek after, I wouldn't say a poor, well, I haven't seen his spell at Everton, so I can't really say, but I would say his spell at Everton was poor. So, Diallo from Rangers is coming back from loan. Marcel coming back from loan from Seville. They better give him. We ain't said no Marcel for no permanent. No, that's not part of the deal. And Danny Van de Beek is coming. See, Danny Van de Beek is going to benefit under Erik Ten Hag. Erik Ten Hag knows the tendencies of Danny Van de Beek. This is not the first time Danny Van de Beek is going to work with Erik Ten Hag. He knows Erik Ten Hag, vice versa. It's like a father-son relationship. Is me, so he knows how to play Danny Van de Beek. Danny Van de Beek needs to be starting at Manchester United midfield next season. Danny Van de Beek has been at Manchester United since 2020. Good ups that he got a goal on his debut, all the way lost, but no, man, my man has to start next season in the midfield. He'll have Fred, Scott McTominay, much to the chagrin of certain Manchester United fans. Yeah, we have see, but this is the thing though. Our midfield needs to improve. Our midfield needs to improve. What else before I wrap up? Real Ferdinand says Arsenal star being ahead of Ronaldo on award shortlist is laughable. I'm guessing that Real Ferdinand is alluding to Bukayo Saka being ahead of Ronaldo. Some persons may say that, ooh, Real Ferdinand is being biased. Of course he played for Manchester United, so he's going to want a Manchester United player to be ahead of an Arsenal player. It's just that rival thing, you know? Real Ferdinand says Arsenal's Bukayo Saka being on the Premier League Player of the Season shortlist ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo is laughable. Now I'll say this, and this is not against the endearing fans of Cristiano Ronaldo. Without Ronaldo's, and this is something I'm going to touch more based upon in the match reaction against Crystal Palace, evaluate Manchester United season, and that's going to be quite a long video. So get a popcorn and get a champagne because we're going to go at it again. I wouldn't say Ronaldo should be ahead of Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka has had a world-class, I wouldn't say world-class, but a very good season for Arsenal. I haven't watched Bukayo Saka at Arsenal, but I've known enough. I've seen the numbers, although stats ain't big enough. But I've seen him a good amount of times, no say. He's more than good enough, or at least above Ronaldo in the Player of the Season contestant on the shortlist. Yes, Ronaldo has saved us a lot of times in the season. But Bukayo Saka is he's a star for Arsenal. A star for Arsenal. This is me. But yeah, I disagree with you on that. You have to understand that Rio is one of the reasons why Ronaldo came back to Manchester United. So of course he's gonna have a say so on that. Or is it 29th minute out to finish? Any last words, bro? Let me see if there is any last words. Yes, our last game will although I'll do this more in the preview of the Crystal Palace game versus Manchester United, but Our last game will be against Crystal Palace away from home. Crystal Palace is not going to get relegated. They're more than safe. Is me but they're going to be looking to get some points. Hold on there. They're going to be looking to get some points. Ooh, Arsenal lost. Arsenal lost against Newcastle. I mean, it was expected, is me. So no Champions League for Arsenal. Arsenal is done. Welcome to the EuroLeague. Because if you're going down, you're going to come with us. You ain't get no Champions League like that. So I'm going to finish right there, so, and say that Crystal Palace is our last game to play in the your wish is the Champions League. In the Premier League. We need to win that game. I'm gonna speak more on that in the preview, but that's a game we need to concentrate on. So let's put all our eggs in that basket and concentrate on that game. With that being said, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. If you disagree with something I said, leave your comments down below in the comment section. If you're a muted person and you fail to type something in the comment section, show your appreciation either way by disliking this video podcast. Subscribe either way because you're loved and appreciated either way. And I'll show you guys in the next video podcast. Do some out.